in the social media system. There are two equally unimportant groups, wasting massive amounts of time on the internet, overly concerned about what black men do with their family jewels. They are the Angry Sisterhood and the Justice League of Black Simp Manginas. These are their stories.
Hello?
Hello? This is Miss Jarrett. You had messaged me yesterday at around noontime.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. You're Chinoa's husband? Wife?
No, I'm Chinoa's wife.
Yes. I'm so sorry. The reason why I've been in contact with you, ma'am, is because your husband, for the last 12 months, I don't know if you've been aware, but for the last 12 months, your husband has been using public data websites to look up certain people online for the purpose of stalking and harassing these people. And these people are fixing to go after your husband. And you may end up getting involved in it as well. I don't know if you're aware of this stuff, of him doing these YouTube videos with his friends.
Well,
and
I work, I go to school, and I am unaware of it. But I just don't understand why I should be involved.
I understand.
And the thing is that I'm not appreciating the fact that my kids are also being involved in this situation, because at the end of the day, whatever beef that you guys have with each other, you should not put kids into it. They have no fault in the arguments that you guys, have, or because there was, I was told there was pictures of my daughter side by side with Lil Wayne. I don't know why. I mean, everybody sees kids differently. My kids, in my eyes, are beautiful. So for someone to put them in this stuff, can you explain why my kids are involved?
Your kids are involved because your husband made a threat towards a friend of mine's child. Your husband went into a Facebook group and told this person that he would get a toy gun for her child and have the police come over there and do a Tamar Rice on her child. This has been over a year ago. He's not only has he done that with her, he also has made several derogatory comments towards other women who have lost children, and he has made direct derogatory comments towards them. So they have, in fact, turned around and done the same to him. So your kids were involved, and it shouldn't have been that way, but it just so happened to be that way. I apologize for it, but it is what it is. Now, how this all started?
Well, I mean, you can't. I'm sorry to cut you off. I cut people off a lot, but I don't think you can say I apologize and then put the word "but" after it, because then the apology is erased.
Well, okay, all right. I'll tell you what. We'll scratch that part. Okay. But let me give you the gist of why this stuff has been going on, what's been going on. I don't know if you're aware of what's been going on. Okay, this all started like well over a year ago. Your husband Chenoa posted a video in a Facebook group of a little girl twerking,
Okay.
and what happened was this group happened to be full of pedophiles in it. And so a lot of people got upset and was wondering why was he posting this video of this girl twerking in a group full of pedophiles. And so, and his initial reaction was to attack those who was saying something to him. Rather than deleting the video, he decided to attack those who were kind of getting on to him.
Well,
and so
I've seen that video, and in my eyes, I would kind of do the same thing because I don't approve of grown people posting up a video of a child. Now, my husband, he doesn't like that stuff at all. You know, we have 4 daughters that we don't do that. So for him to post that up, it's not saying that he agrees with it. He's attacking the people because they are allowing that to happen. And you don't let little girls dance like that, first off. And then for adults to just applaud her, what does that say about them?
Well, that's true.
So that's why he put that video up there to say, look at this, you know, there's people that are out here, and it's true. Reality is there's sick people that are out here that are videotaping these kids acting like if they were adults, and they're not. And that's why these young women or, you know, young teens, they grow up so fast because of the parents and people that hang out around them. So it wasn't his intention to be like, oh, well, you know, look at her, she's shaking her butt, this, that, like trying to give it some type of applause. It was more so, look at this, you know, this is what this world has came to.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
this is what he wanted everybody to understand, but instead they probably flipped it, because that's how most people do in defense mode, and attacked him for it. And now they're saying, oh, he's a pedophile, this, that, and the third. Me and my husband has been together for 14 years. We have 4 kids together. If he was ever a pedophile, I would have never even stepped foot in the relationship. Sorry. But I would have never stepped foot in this relationship at all. He's an awesome father. So for somebody to downplay him like that, I don't accept that at all.
Yeah, I don't think anybody ever called him a pedophile. They just said that he shouldn't have been posting that video in a group full of pedophiles, and he got mad. And so from there, it went from all of a sudden to attacking the individual members, and then all of a sudden, I was seeing posts of mine on his page where
the individuals that attacked him, were they agreeing with the video? Like, because it doesn't make sense.
I don't know if they were agreeing with the video, or they were agreeing because, you know, to me it just seemed like it was a video of girls doing some type of Jamaican or ritual dance, but it was, but still, they were like, why would you post these little girls in this group full of pedophiles? It wasn't they were trying to like attack him and call him a pedophile. They were just trying to ask why would he do that, and he just, instead of, you know, defending himself, he went on and started attacking and calling people whores. It was crazy, and so. And then another question. Like I said, I cut people off. I'm sorry. It's because it's just mind-boggling. I'm not in that RT 2.0 page, so in order for me to see the same video, it would have had to be exploited everywhere else on Facebook. So then my question is, if he posted it on this
page, what is the difference between somebody who is outside of that group that posts versus him?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I really couldn't answer that for you. Yeah, I just really could. I really couldn't answer that question for you, but but
And who is
nonetheless, are you there?
who's Stacy Goodson?
Stacey Goodson was one of the fellow members that she made a personal attack against, and she just happened to Google his name. And so,
Did she have like a personal attack against you? Or
no,
me?
not against me. Yeah. And so, it was just like, it was just, he attacked her. And so what she did was she looked him up. She Googled his name. And when she Googled his name, his mugshot came up.
Mm-hmm.
When that came up, she just basically said and just put it on there online, and everybody was like, oh, okay, so he got a criminal record. So what? Then all of a sudden, I guess that escalated to him making physical threats towards her. Like, all of this is well over a year ago.
But how did I come up? Because then my mugshot came up. So how was I involved? Because that's...
Where you weren't involved. In the process of looking him up, I guess they found you.
But what was the reason? What was the reason that she put like my husband's mugshot up?
Oh, because when you're in a group and you're attacking and you're roasting and you're doing stuff, stuff like that just pops up. I've had it done to me. I've had people he's pulled up my record too. He's pulled up my stuff too. It just happens to a lot of people, and that's why. And we've been trying for a year. We've been trying for a year to get this man to stop doing what he's doing. And I guess it got to a point to where he would start. Like I said, he was recording our conversation. He would record our posts, screenshot our posts, put it on his page. He was going my inbox. He was calling me a disgrace as a man because I was in the uniform, and I made a post about the police. It was a derogatory post about when a policeman got killed, and I said, good for the police because I don't fuck with them like that because they shoot black people. And I guess he went to my inbox and he was like, I was disgraced to whatever because I'm a military man and I should be supportive of whatever the shit is. And I'm like, no. And then all of a sudden, we started getting these notifications that he had a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And so we was like, okay. So we looked at this channel, and his YouTube channel was all about him obsessing over this girl named Shayla Faye. He's got countless videos on his YouTube channel of him just obsessing over this one girl, this one lady. Like, he's been obsessed with her. He's made so many countless videos about her. He's looked this woman up. He's looked up several other women, several other people. He has looked up a woman named Vicky something. a woman that had nothing to do with anything. He looked this woman up, and basically, he looked this woman up, and basically presented all her information and all the stuff. And we're like, you're looking up people that you shouldn't even be looking up. Why are you using these public data websites to look up people and post them on your YouTube channel? That's illegal. That's not right. You're not supposed to be doing that.
But that's that's like the girl that looked up my profile, Stacy, who looked up my profile. No, what I'm talking about, because you're saying that since he was looking up people that didn't even have anything to do with the situation, that goes for me. You know, this Stacy woman, she looked up my mugshot. I didn't have anything to do with anything. So why would she put my mugshot out first before my husband's? Like, it's Like, could you answer that? Or you
Hold on. I don't know why they posted your mugshot first before they posted his. Don't know. Just, so, you would have to contact this Stacey Good in person and find out from her and get the story from her. But I'm just letting you know what he is doing in return and the stuff that is going on, and that these women are actually are pursuing legal action against him.
So are you friends with any of these women that are doing all this?
Oh, yeah. That's how I know.
Oh. So are you agreeing to what they're doing? Like, as far as even, like, putting up, my kids' pictures and stuff and my information and... Because like I said from the jump, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Your information. No, because you had nothing to do with this. But no, I don't agree with them putting up your information at all. I don't agree with that. The kid situation.
But it seems like it's still happening.
You up? I do not agree with that at all, because you had nothing to do with it.
So have you told them this, like, to stop?
Oh yeah. We've told them to stop with you, but with Chinoa, no. But what we're saying is, if they go after Chinoa, you could be held liable too, because they're suing him. They're suing him for harassment.
Why would I be reliable?
You can be held liable, being that you are his wife. You could be held liable as well, even though you have nothing to do with it. That's why we're trying to get him to understand that, but he don't see that.
But then it just makes it seem like you guys are just going after the both of us, even though I'm not in it. It's like, okay, so if we're gonna attack him, we're gonna attack her. So we're gonna just get both of them, so they can both be locked up and in trouble. And yeah, that's how it seems. So that's not called for.
Exactly. So, but yeah, so we just like, we need to let her know what's going on. We don't know if you are aware of this, and so that's what we've been trying to get in contact with you with. It's like, we need to know, do you know what's going on? And maybe you need to tell him to stop what he's doing.
Well, I mean, I can tell him blue in the face. At the end of the day, I feel like if he needs to protect his family, because, people that he don't even know are going after his family, I can't stop him. I mean, a real man will protect their family. That's just the end of it. Whether you're talking about his wife, his kids, his mom, his father, his brother, sister, whoever it is, if that's family and he feels like there's a threat, then he's going to step up and be the man that he is to protect. And for this to happen for so long, I don't understand. Like, you guys are all adults at the end of the day. And as you can see, I have a lot on my plate. I go to work, I go to school, I take care of my family. And I don't sit for hours and hours and hours and just keep arguing for years on end about the same thing. And for you guys to just drag this on for like 2-3 years, it doesn't show the maturity level.
No, but you but actually it doesn't.
It's not funny though. It really isn't funny because I mean the thing is that let me get my point across real quick. The thing is that you're older than me. These other people may be older than me. And I'm more mature as to even like not even try and contact you guys or anything. But you guys just keep doing what you do. Like, doesn't that get tiring? Just talking about the same thing?
You want to tell him to stop with this nonsense.
Okay, so if he's not stopping, then how come you guys can't stop? That's the question. If you guys are the age that you are, then you would sit down and be like, all right, so this is pointless. It's not getting anywhere. It just keeps going around in a circle. So how about I just stop? Let me be the man, the adult that I am, and back off so that it can just end. And then if it keeps continuing on the other person's part, then that shows you that they're not mature. But at least you did your part as an adult and you're like, well, I did my part. I haven't contacted this person. I haven't said anything. I haven't done anything. So therefore, I'm not the one to point fingers at.
Okay.
I mean, do you get what I'm saying? Like, if the other person just keeps barking, and you're already tired of it, let them be. That's it. If they want to, let them bark by themselves. Let them be secluded. But you don't be a part of that and just antagonize and push buttons and keep doing because you're going to get a reaction out of it.
Yeah, that's true. I understand completely what you're saying. I understand. And some people left it alone, but he has continued to push the issue. That's what I'm trying to also say, that there have been people that have left it alone.
But yeah, but there's some people. But what about the rest of you guys? Because you still haven't backed off. Shayla Faye still hasn't backed off. Other people haven't backed off. And it's like you guys are all in this little huddle, this group, this thing, where it's like you guys don't want to sit down and relax. You want to just keep antagonizing, keep pushing, and keep. It's going to keep running on for years and years and years, and it's just going to be pointless. By the time you're done, you're not even going to know what the hell you guys argued about.
That's true.
And then the thing is like everybody's going outside the box. Like Shayla Faye contacted my mom. What in the world does my mom have to do with anything?
Well,
that's the thing. Like, I mean, I don't know if you laugh because you're nervous or you just have no answer. But reality is that
it's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy because, you know, while the world is still spinning, you guys are at a standstill because you want to get your points across. You want to hurt people and you want to do this and you want to do that. I don't get it. I don't. Like, I have to live my life. I can't sit and just argue with the same people about the same thing 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I can't do that. I have other things to do. And this goes on until like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like from the crack of damn dawn to the next morning, it's like a battle. It's like a war.
True. It is. And it needs to stop. And that's what we're trying to do. And we've been trying like really hard for the last couple of days to really get him to stop, because a lot of his friends that were on that show with him have decided that they're not going to do that show anymore because they don't want to keep up with the back and forth. And that's what we're trying to get at with Tanola. Let's stop this back and forth. Let's end this right now. Stop all this nonsense. He don't want to stop it. That's why we're reaching out to you now, because he don't want to stop it.
Okay,
we want to stop it.
So like I said before, then if you because you probably are trying to break bread and continue talking to them and this, that, and third. How come you just don't back off? How come you just just be silent, not say anything?
Making posts and tagging me to them.
But
that's why.
That's the thing. Like, you guys are acting like you're 5. It's like, oh, so he put a post up, so let me say something now. Like, just leave it alone. You see it, okay, you have your own little comment to say at home, that's it. But don't keep, because when you keep typing and typing and typing, it's going to keep going. You say that you're trying to stop it, but you really aren't, because you keep doing it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to come at your throat. I'm just trying to throw some sense in your head.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand completely what you're saying. All right.
That's like if you give a kid a lollipop and you let the kid lick the lollipop twice and you take it away and it cries. So then you give it back and then you take it back. That's how it is. It's like, here, okay, I'm taking it away. Here, okay, I'm taking it away. Here, like, so what's your question?
My question to you is, all I want to know is if you were aware that this was going on.
Well, in the beginning, I said no.
Yeah. Okay, now that you are aware, and my other question is, have you actually seen his videos? Have you watched it?
If I was not aware of it, then there was no way I can see videos.
Then you may need to go onto his YouTube page and see what he's been up to.
If I have spare time, because like I said, I'm a busy woman. I do have 4 kids to take care of, and I don't even know how many videos are out as of right now, if this has been going on for years.
It's been like, he's done 2 of them a week, and they're like 3.5 hours long, and it's with him and like 2 other women.
Oh, so you think I got time to be sitting there for 3.5 hours each? So that's like 7 hours, and just watching this.
Yeah, just now.
That's a whole shift for me.
Yeah, they're 3.5. 2.5, 3.5, some are even 4 hours long, where he's on this show with two other guys and 2 other females for the sole purpose of just talking about people on YouTube, on Facebook, and looking their information up and sharing it, posting the addresses, which is stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. That's what we're,
Okay, so if I look at these videos for you, will you send me videos that you guys made?
Yeah, I will send you. We don't make YouTube videos. None of us have a YouTube channel.
Didn't you have like a radio? You had a radio station too.
No, we don't have no radio station.
The Mike Lawson Cycle Channel.
That was as well, but his radio station dealt with nothing. But he was doing stuff that was dealing with gun laws. They were talking about topics that had nothing to do with Facebook. They were talking about topics that had stuff to do with everyday life. No, and it never even mentioned on that show. Never. They talked about stuff that had to do with everyday life, had nothing to do with Facebook. Your husband called that show and tried to demean them, and they hung up on him.
So what was that show? Was that show like the Michael Lawson?
Oh, no. Michael Lawson is another one of one of your husband's friends. He creates his own Facebook. He has his own YouTube page. He's one of those guys that he's heavy on anti-feminism. He does not like light-skinned women. He's one of those type of people. He's a bad influence on your husband. I'll just say that, because I think the stuff that he says to him kind of rubs off on him. I think he's been a bad influence on him, and I think he encourages him to do those videos. And another guy named Patrick Britton, and I'll show you, they encourage him to continue to make these videos, to continue to harass and do people. And like I said, if he was making videos just to roast us or something like that, I wouldn't mind, or to tell jokes about us, I wouldn't mind. But the fact of the matter is he's using that to look people's information up and do stuff that he's not supposed to be doing legally.
Well, there was a Mike Lawson Psycho channel that was created, and
that part was created to. That wasn't a part for channel one. That was Mike, and that was video. Those were roasting videos. Those were videos that he posted that Mike did himself. That was on YouTube. And they reposted it.
But who made that channel?
I don't know who did. Now that I don't know. I just know that I logged in to his. I just saw Mike Lawson Psycho Red. That's it. The videos that were posted were videos that he made a while back. I don't know if he did it himself or somebody else. Yeah, those were videos that he did himself and were posted.
But why would Mike do the channel himself? That's like me.
Know.
That's like me doing a channel and then trying to get myself in trouble. It doesn't add up. Huh?
Yeah, it does. It doesn't, but it is. I mean, so when Mike was part of that show, his channel came about, and so his channel just basically he's a mix-up. He's just one of them men I think he hates women. If you ask me, I think he hates women. I think he only wants to use them for sex, and that's it. But that's neither here nor there. Because he's a non-factor. The person that everybody's going after is your husband, because he's the one who is running the show. He's the one that has the equipment. He's the one that is allowing all this stuff to go on his show.
And do you know why I'm allowing all of this, senor? Let me first say this. This conversation has been recorded. That's number one. I have to do that by Jersey state law. Number two, sir. Listen up, bitch, because now I'm talking. Let's start with the Stacey Goodson. My wife knew about the Stacey Goodson thing because Stacey Goodson went after her first in one of my groups, and I have proof of that. On top of that, when my wife cussed her out, that's when my wife mugshot was put up first before mine's. So why do you want to keep lying to my wife like this?
I'm not lying to your wife about
you just completely lied to my wife for the past 34 minutes, and I have all 34 minutes of it recorded.
I've lied to your wife for the past 34 minutes. What did I lie about?
Look, senior, you're not bright. You're not bright at all. So what else would you like to say? What else would you like to say?
Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
No, I just said what I had to say. You're not a bright motherfucker. Point blank simple.
No. Go ahead.
Now I did all of this for no apparent reason, right? No apparent reason. Yeah. I just did all of this for no reason, right? Nobody wasn't putting my children's pictures up, talking about I'm touching them. You wasn't included in that. You wasn't trying to fish for my address at 196 Roseville Avenue in a private message. Like, I don't have screenshots of this. Okay. You wasn't. Whoa. Wasn't you all along passing my wife's screenshots around, her mug shots around? Was you not doing that? Yes or no?
Nope.
No, that's bullshit. Cause Did you pass around a screenshot of my daughter and Lil Wayne?
Yeah, I did that.
You did that. And did you not say you was gonna rape and kill? Oh no, excuse me, rape my wife and children and shoot them? Please lie about that. Oh no, you didn't. Okay, great. Well, I mean, she's seen all. Look. She's seen the screenshots. She's seen the screenshots, senior. Okay. Oh, and on top of that, thank you for the extra information as well too.
About
this would definitely help whenever the police decide to come around to just show how blatantly y'all fucking stupid. When I said that y'all was the dumbest, the most stupidest group of motherfuckers I've ever seen, that shit stands true today, bro. You was a dumb motherfucker. Point blank.
Really?
Yes. And you need to go ahead and get ready to get your 8 months done in, bro. You owe some time to the state of Maryland. Anything else you got to say?
I don't think so.
Well, you have a great day, senior. And we'll see you. And I will see you when I do the solo show all by myself this Thursday, okay? Y'all did a great job chasing off my my co-host. Great job. Good job. Excellent job. But I'm still running the show. So good luck. Good luck with that, senior. You said you ain't got shit else to say, bruh. I gave you your final word and you didn't want to take it, so shut the fuck up at this point, motherfucker. Get those goddamn cops. Get those cops to come and get me, motherfucker. Get the motherfucking cops to come get me, motherfucker, or bring the fucking lawsuit. Either which way. You have a great day, senior. You piece of shit, motherfucker. Now, you see this, ladies and gentlemen? This is how stupid they the fuck are. A whole bunch of lies that my wife already knew about. He was going to see how far he was going to take that lie in. And he took that lie in for a whole 35 minutes. Well, time to sign off. See you on the show.
Do you know who I am?
Yes, you are the boss.
Yeah, I'm the boss.